Hello guys, I'm Anpit Chand. Welcome to my mathematics class. Today I've taken topic solution of linear equations in two variables using matrix method. How do you find out the solution of simultaneous equations uh, by using matrix method? Simultaneous equations, these are system of linear equations like 3x plus 4y is equal to, let's suppose, 7x minus equal to 0. Here these two uh, equations are called simultaneous equations or a system of linear equations. uh, you have already done by using different methods like elimination method or another one you have used substitution method, and also you used graph to find out the values of x and y. Today you will learn how to find out with the help of matrix. Okay, today I'm going to find out a method to use matrix in order to find out the values of x and y. Let's see how to find out the values of x and y, how to solve the system of linear equation by using matrix method. This method is also known as inverse matrix method or a matrix method. Inverse matrix method or matrix method. Here we go. Let the system of linear equation be, let's suppose c1x plus b1y is equal to c1 or a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. Now we have to write down this system of linear equation in matrix form. Writing the system of a linear equation in matrix form. So if you write down in matrix form, you get this type of things. A1 B1, you just write down coefficients A2 B2 into, you write down XY here is equal to C1 C2. Look at here. Now you will get the same thing. You just multiply a1x plus b1y is equal to c1. First equation a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. When you will multiply the left hand sides and later equating the corresponding elements, you will get the same equations. All right. This thing is called in matrix form. We have written the whole these two equations in matrix form. It's very easy to write down. In first matrix you will write down the coefficients of x and y like this way, xy in this order, and then in second matrix you will write down your variables x and y in column matrix, and in third your constants also you will write down in column matrix. Or you may write down ax is equal to, you can see either you can see c or a b, it doesn't matter. So where a is equal to your a1 b1 a2 b2, and x is equal to, capital X is equal to xy, and your capital B is equal to column matrix of your constants. So understood how to write down in matrix form, right? Ax plus b. Now let's see how to find out the values of x and y. How to find out here matrix x. Now let's write down ax is equal to b. Let's multiply both sides by a inverse. Ax is equal to a inverse b here, right? Inverse being, right? If a determinant of a is not equal to 0, then a inverse exists, right? Inverse exists, so we have multiplied. But determinant of a is not equal to 0, inverse exists, and so multiplying multiplying both sides by A inverse on the left. On the left. Both sides, but on the left, okay. Multiplying both sides by inverse on the left, okay. Alright. If A inverse, if determinant of A is not equal to 0, then A inverse exists. Then multiplying both sides by A inverse A on the left, right? Okay. Here then we can write down A inverse A into x is equal to A inverse B, we can write down. For this reason, okay, associative law, associative law of matrix, okay, we can write down, okay, like this. We can, if matrix multiplication, right here we have associated, okay, we have written like just, okay, in simple method I will use here. If we have a 2 plus 3, we have written, okay, 2 plus 3 plus 5 we are writing, then we can write 2 plus 3 and plus 5. This is called, okay, associative. You are adding, if we have a 2 plus 3 plus 5, we can write a 2 plus 3 plus 5. This is called the associative laws, right? We are associating. Or here A inverse A is equal to I, by definition identity matrix. Here x is equal to A inverse B, since A inverse A is equal to I, identity matrix, right? Here because I is your identity matrix. Inverse property also you can say, right? A and A inverse also, this also you can say, inverse property, using inverse property, or I into x is equal to A inverse B. This is called your identity law, or identity property simply, right? Identity law or identity property. or you can say ax y is equal to, simply, okay, no need to write down, and x is equal to A inverse B. This way we can find out, okay, using value, okay, right? Using this formula or using this expression, we can find out the value of x and y, right? System we can solve. We can solve the system of linear equations by matrix method using this expression. This is the very important expression. All right. Now I will tell you the equations for you. All right. Now I'll write down the word. Now I will tell you how to use, okay, this method, this formula, this expression to find out the values of x and y, right? Today we will use, okay, this matrix method to find out the values of x and y. All right. Let's see. You understood x is equal to inverse b, right? Okay. So using this method, let's find out. Here we go. First question, one question I will do, and the remaining 1, 2, 3, 4. These questions I will leave for you for practice. Okay, answers are also I will given here, right? For practice. Okay, now for practice. Don't forget. Okay, so practice. All right. So how to find out the solution of this question? So one number. This I will do. Solution. Here the system of linear equations, or simply equations you can write down. System of linear equations. Sometimes you might not have a linear equations, even then we can do the system of linear equations. The system of linear equations is 3x plus 5y is equal to 21, or your 2x plus 3y is equal to 13. Same method we will use, okay, as we derived, okay, formula for that. Writing the system of equations in matrix form. System of equations in matrix forms. What you will write here? 3, your 5. First you write down your coefficients 2, 3, and here write down variables x and y. Is equal to, you will write down here just 21 and 13 constant. Or you may write down here ax is equal to b, where you need to tell a is equal to 3, 5, 2, 3, and here x is equal to xy, and b is equal to simple 21 and 13, right? 21, 13 elements of b. Firstly, then you will write down, okay, so write down here first. Later we may use for this. Then determinant of a is equal to 2, 3. And one thing, be careful, we can solve if determinant of a is not equal to 0 here. We can find out the solution then. Otherwise, we cannot find out the solution of system of linear equations if determinant of a is equal to 0. Let's find out here. 3 times 3 minus 2 times 5. 3 3 is 9 minus 10. You will get here minus 1. Okay, minus 1, which is not equal to 0. Here determinant of a is equal to minus 1, which is not equal to 0. We can say, now we can, A inverse exists and the system of linear equation has unique solution. We will have unique solution. So therefore A inverse exists and the system of system of linear equations has unique, here I have written unique solution. Unique solution. Inverse exists and the system of linear equation has unique solution. Let's find out the A inverse. As you know, if we have, let me repeat, ax is equal to b, we can write down x is equal to inverse b. Already we have derived, here b is already there, x is xy, and A inverse we need to find out. Let's find out the A inverse. You can copy questions from here. Inverse we know, can write down like inverse is equal to 1 upon determinant of A into adjoint of A. Determinant of A already we have got here minus 1. You may use your bracket. Adjoint of A, just as I told you, you can just interchange the positions of elements of main diagonal. Here 3 3, so it doesn't matter, here 3, both are 3, so 3 3, and you will change the sign of the elements of secondary diagonal. Here plus means minus 5, 2 will become minus 2 here, right? 3. Either you can multiply this time or later you can multiply, it doesn't matter. If you are 2 3 at that time, you might have a problem, right, to keep in fraction, so let it be in this form. Now from first we have, from first ax, we have derived x is equal to b implies x is equal to A inverse b, provided that is not equal to 0. Alright, provided that determinant of A is not equal to 0. If determinant of A is not equal to 0, then A inverse exists. If A inverse exists, then we can write down this form, right, as I told you just now, right? From here we can write down x is equal to a inverse b. Once again, let me write down here ax is equal to b implies x is equal to a inverse b. All right. Okay, so I think we'll get questions. We'll write down x is equal to inverse b, or instead of x you can write down xy. Inverse is 1 upon minus 1, and here into 3 minus 5 minus 2 3 into here okay, here we have b is 21 13, right, is equal to here 1 upon minus 1. Listen to me, why I have not multiplied, because if you have a 1 by 2, then you will try to multiply, and 3 by 2 5 by 2, that will be little bit difficult, or some complication you will get while doing calculation. To avoid just calculation complication, I have not multiplied inside. Here no complication, here easy, because only minus 1. Okay, even then I have not multiplied, right, so that you can follow as I have done here each and every step for remaining questions also, because always you may not get here 1 or a minus 1. Sometimes you may get okay 3 4 5 like this, right? Later you can multiply, just to multiply 3 into 21 3 into 21 and plus minus 5 into 13. You will get here also column matrix. I mean to, you will get okay matrix of order 2 by 1 minus 2 into 21 plus 3 into 30. Okay, so 1 upon minus 1 here 63 minus 13 65 here minus 42 and plus here 13 3 is 39. Okay, 1 upon minus 1 here you will get minus 2 minus 2, here also you will get minus 3. Okay, 3 here I am writing 3 or x y is equal to, now you can multiply at last. Okay, either here minus 1 or 2 or 5, it doesn't matter. Okay, at last you can multiply this into minus 2, you will get only 2. This into minus 3, you will get only 3. So therefore x is equal to 2 or y is equal to 3. We got the values of x and y, right? Or if you want to write down the one more line, you can write down again. Also the required solution is 2 comma 3 in ordered pair. Okay, means 2 represents the value of x and the second element represents the value of y. So I think fully understood how to find out the values of x and y. I mean to, okay, how to solve the system of linear equations of two variables with the help of matrix method or inverse matrix method. So remaining questions I gave you for practice. So practice all these questions, and in next video I will give you a different type of questions, but based on matrix method, little bit harder than these questions. Okay, thank you for watching and stay with my channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and also press bell icon so that you will get okay a video as soon as possible if I make here, right? Okay, so if these videos are not okay very useful for you, you can transfer or share to your friends or brothers and sisters or neighbors who need very much these videos. Okay, so once again thank you for watching, and bye bye for today, until next time.